In the world of boxing, there are champions, and then there are legends. But behind every legend, there's often someone who saw greatness before anyone else did. For Mike Tyson, that person was Cus D'Amato. Mike was just a troubled kid from the rough neighborhoods of Brooklyn, abandoned, angry, and on a path to destruction. By the age of 13, he had been arrested nearly 40 times. He had no direction, no role model, and no real hope until he met Cus. Cus D'Amato wasn't just a boxing trainer. He was a philosopher, a disciplinarian, and a master of the human mind. He believed that greatness wasn't just physical, it was mental. And when he looked at young Mike Tyson, he didn't see a criminal. He saw a champion. Cus took Mike under his wing, brought him into his home in Catskill, New York, and made him part of his family. He gave Mike what he had never truly had before: love, structure, and belief. Cus once said, "I believe a person dies when they no longer want to fight. You are a fighter. Fight." To Cus, boxing was more than punches and footwork. It was a battle of character. He taught Mike that fear wasn't something to run from, it was something to master. The hero and the coward both feel the same fear, Cus said, but the hero uses it, the coward runs. Under Cus's guidance, Tyson trained with complete dedication. He learned the peekaboo style, a style Cus had perfected for fighters who weren't just fast and strong, but mentally sharp. Tyson absorbed it like a machine, with frightening precision. But Cus wasn't just training a fighter, he was shaping a mindset. The fight is won before it's ever fought, Cus told him. It's won in the training, in the preparation, and most of all, in your mind. Every day, Cus reminded Mike of who he could become. He made him recite affirmations, visualize success, speak like a champion before he ever stepped into the ring. He taught Mike that confidence wasn't arrogance, it was power. You become what you think about, he told Mike, so think like a champion. Tyson has often said, Cus didn't just make me a fighter, he made me a person, a believer, a man. In 1985, Cus passed away, just 1 year before Mike Tyson would become the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. Though Cus never saw the belt, he already knew it was coming. Because to him, it was never about luck or fate. It was about shaping the future through discipline and belief. Cus said, "A boy comes to me with a spark of interest. I feed the spark and it becomes a flame. I feed the flame and it becomes a fire. I feed the fire and it becomes a roaring blaze." That roaring blaze was Mike Tyson. To this day, Tyson carries Cus's words in his heart. His success in the ring, and even his struggles outside of it, always trace back to one man who refused to give up on him. Their story is more than boxing. It's about transformation. It's about how belief can save a life, and how one person's faith can change the course of history.